Good day, YouTube. This is Jay Money with Falling Forward Financial. Just an update here on Naked Brand. I did a video on them. Looks like on the 28th or 29th, they had some more information come out here, so I was doing another update. Again, this is Naked Brand. I'll show you why this is so messed up here in a bit. But Naked Brand, ticker NAKD. Here's a look at what they've done over the last year. Had the nice run up back there in January. Fell off, had another one. It's just been kind of up and down, trading kind of flat, and here lately since November, along with everything else, just everything's been coming down. Here's a look at the last 3 months, down over 48%, in the last month down about 40%, in the last week down over 7%, and here's a look today, down 4%. I have 8 shares with a cost basis of $17.04. You look at that and you think, why? What the heck? WTF? I'll show you in a minute. Not happy with this one either. Haven't been happy with it. I haven't looked at it for quite some time, but now I'm watching it again. So this is an apparel and swimwear company. Designs, manufactures, and markets a portfolio of company-owned and licensed brands, catering to a broad cross-section of consumers and market segments. Founded in 1947, 3.5 million shares being traded with an average of 6.7. Market cap of $320 million. And here is a look at why my cost basis is so messed up. I had 110 shares. Now I have 7 in regards to a 1-for-15 split. So for every 15 shares that I have, I now have 1, which sucks. But I'm watching this one, see how much lower it's going to go, and trying to get my cost basis a little bit lower today. So here's the, it's not at the 52-week low, it's a low today of $5.36, but we'll wait and see if there's any. There's a 495. I'm just kind of waiting to see what else it hits here and deciding whether or not to buy any more of this one so I can get out of it. But I don't have a whole lot tied up into it. Almost at $100 loss on it, but no ratings here on Bing. Naked Brand Group and Cenntro Automotive Group receive approval to list on Nasdaq. This is just dated yesterday, and I believe my video that I did was on the 29th, so this came out since then. Today announced that it received a final approval letter from the Nasdaq's listing qualifications department for Cenntro Electric Group Limited to list its ordinary shares on the Nasdaq capital market. The company expects the merger to close by the end of the year, after having received Nasdaq listing approval and shareholder approval at the company's recent extraordinary general meeting. The trading symbol will remain NAKD for the company's ordinary shares following the close of the transaction. This goes over about Naked Brands is a leading e-commerce business to an intimate apparel. The company is an exclusive seller and marketer of renowned intimate apparel brand Fredericks of Hollywood via its online store. And you can go right there to the website. For more information about the company, please visit NAKEDBRANDS.com. And this goes over about the Cenntro Auto Group. Is a commercial EV technology company with advanced market-validated commercial vehicles. Cenntro leads transformation in the auto industry through scalable, decentralized production and full digitalized autonomous driving solutions empowered by the Cenntro iChassis. Cenntro has sold and delivered 3,300 commercial EVs in more than 26 countries as of December 2020. For more information, you can go on and visit the company right there. So kind of a interesting deal that they have going, so we'll see what this ends up turning out to look like. So I'm interested to see what the outcome is with all of this. So here is their website. vehicles to lead today. Let's kind of cruise around the website here. Automotive leader, commercial electric vehicles in production. And as you follow my channel, I've talked about numerous electric vehicles. Meet the smartest delivery solutions on the planet today. So everybody's trying to get into that delivery service, partially because everything's going online and everything needs to be delivered. So Amazon is one of them. A future driven by technologies, apps to take autonomous. So it looks like the basis and fleet management to complete cloud-based vehicle. Very interesting. Global sale, distribution, and local services network partner. So not a whole lot on their website, but looks like they're trying to get into the delivery business. So, and maybe they'll be delivering the Naked brand products. We'll have to wait and see. Naked brand group stock movement. The company recently entered into a definitive merger agreement with Cenntro Automotive, an EV technology company. Stock is in the news today as investors react to the company's reverse split for Tuesday, which was just last week, so a week ago Tuesday. The reverse stock split saw the company consolidate 15 shares of Naked stock down to a 1 share, and that's what happened to me, unfortunately. Recent shareholder meetings saw investors in Naked stock vote in favor of a split of the merger. If it all goes well, Naked stock is expecting the deal to close before the end of the year. And this goes over more about the split. So feel free to pause and go over that. The requirements including satisfying a minimum share price in order to acquire Cenntro, and also satisfying a minimum share price in order for the Nasdaq to approve the application filed in relation to Cenntro acquisition. Company has announced that it has sufficient capital to complete the acquisition, therefore it will not need to raise additional capital in the short term. Here goes over the stock movement. Currently the stock is sitting 17.1% lower than the $7.23 it had boosted to by the reverse split. Naked stock is slipping today. It's possible we could see shares rise higher in the coming days. So that's what I'm hoping. That's why I've been watching it and hopefully get my money back out of it. A Naked brand group operates an intimate apparel and swimwear company. Company design, manufacture, and market portfolio of company-owned and licensed brands and operating in the segment includes Australia retail, New Zealand retail, Australia wholesale, and New Zealand wholesale and e-commerce. So that's what it's all about. Company generates a maximum revenue from e-commerce segment. Geographically, it derives a majority of revenue from New Zealand and also has a presence in Australia. Here is some more information about the approval on the list on the Nasdaq. So I'm just going to pull out some key points as I scroll through it here. This goes over about Naked Brands, goes over about the automotive group, which pretty much we've already covered all of that information. Again, Naked Brand completes acquisition of Cenntro Automotive Group. This is dated here today, just a couple hours ago. Privately held Cenntro Automotive Group have completed the previously announced acquisition transaction. In connection with the completion, the company has changed its name to Cenntro Electric Group Limited. Chairman will remain on the combined company's board. The company has diversified its online business in connection with the closing. Shareholders of Naked immediately after the transaction conclusion owned 31.85% of the combined company. And Cenntro Automotive and its equity stockholders own 68.15% of a fully diluted basis. reaffirmed its 2022 guidance to deliver a minimum of at least 20,000 vehicles. And here's some price action. Shares are trading lower by 4.87 at $5.46 on the last check on Friday. No information there. Over here on StockTwits, currently at 558, low of 287, high of 51. The ones that held on in 2021 should be happily rewarded by mid to end of 2022. Well, that's going to take a while. When we hit $85, 5 or 6, will seem like a rock bottom entry. There you go. One big green candle in 1 hour chart means it's a good sign. We might be back to green later today. So like I said, I'm considering buying some more of this one. No ratings here. There's some of the performance. Nothing here on a tip ranks, probably because of the split, would be my guess. But I'm just waiting to see how much more of a bottom this one's going to hit. Maybe this is it at 539. Low today of 536. I could put in an order. I need to make another deposit though, and see what happens there, and see if I can get this lowered a little bit. So it's going to take quite a bit to get that lowered, but I guess I'll just keep hanging on. I'm already in the red. Just hang on to it. Try to buy a couple more shares on the dip, and that's what I'm planning to do. But if you have this one, go ahead and list it in the comments along with your cost basis. Any other information you want to share on this one that could help get some of us out of the red. And maybe we'll see another Reddit meme pump this one back up, and so we can get our money back out of it. But if you haven't smashed that like button yet, go ahead and hit that for me, as well as subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified of when the next videos drop. And Happy New Year to all, and happy trading, happy investing, stay green. Cheers.